Back, Smutterflies.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday indeed. A belated happy Easter to
Yes.
all our listeners.
Yeah. And we are, at the time of recording, I was going to say streaming. Is that what we call it?
Yeah, doing the live stream.
Live stream, yeah. But we're late in March because of like the way that the month fell and
We just didn't.
just life. So
Yeah.
we're doing a double whammy. So at the time of recording, Patreon are getting this is March's
Live stream.
not the wrap up.
Yeah.
The wrap up was a regular release, and then they'll get another one at the end of April as well.
Yes. And we have people, sorry. The point of saying this is to say we have people watching live, so we might talk to them. I'm sorry.
Oh no. On an unedited as well. Live
Sorry,
stream.
I'm
You've got a
very
drink?
sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
So if I'm like, oh, Nicole said blah blah blah, then it's
Yeah.
because we've got people listening live.
Yes.
Everything okay? Did you have a nice Easter?
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah,
You had a break?
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like when you have a toddler, nothing's a break.
Yeah.
So, like, it was really nice. Don't get me wrong. It's lovely. She had like a little Easter egg hunt yesterday. She had a basket, She had an egg. She had some crafts. She loved
Lovely.
it. Like, I'm lucky that my child is very easy to please.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't take a lot of money to
Yeah.
make her happy. Unlike me. But it's just like you just can't sit down for 2
Yeah.
minutes, So it was nice. We spent the weekend at my mum's, which does take a little bit of the pressure off. But she's still up at like 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like we were outside doing an Easter egg hunt at like 6:30. Like it's just, and then she did it, and then hid them all herself for us to then go do
Oh,
it.
that's
We did
so
about 4
sweet.
throughout the day, where she'd just decide like we're going again, and then would like go hide them all
I love
again.
that.
Yeah. So it was nice though. It was lovely.
Do you know my problem is I'm so competitive that I'd hide them in really difficult places to find.
You and my husband are the same, because he did the first one while we were waiting inside, and I could see him through the patio doors doing it. My daughter couldn't, and he's putting them in like hanging baskets, and I'm like, she's 3. How do you like? And not even where like she could see to then go, oh, there's one up there. Like my mum's got like a pergola. Is that the word? Yeah, pergola. It's like,
Pergola, yeah.
is it? I don't know. One of those.
Yeah.
And he was like putting them on top of the front, and I'm like, she can't see that. And he's like, well, he's so like he's competitive. He doesn't think he is, but he is.
Red is laughing at me saying that I'd be hiding them in really hard places.
Yeah, you would.
And then they wouldn't find them, and then I'd have them afterwards. I'd be pocketing
Hers
them.
weren't chocolate ones.
Ah,
We have dogs, so like, and I just find, so she had eggs, but not,
Yeah.
and I hide things in the reusable ones. I say
right.
reusable, but
yeah,
I don't
no, I
use
know what you
them.
mean, the plastic ones.
Yeah, but I put like, like the baby chicks.
Yeah.
Or like I put like little fun things.
Cute.
No, we don't do chocolate just because.
Yeah.
And also I just feel like, sorry, not that I'm not encouraged. Like she ate loads of chocolate. I don't want to sound like I'm a granola mum, but like she doesn't need to eat. It was
Yeah.
6:30.
She doesn't need to be.
She'd eaten a whole egg prior to that point at 6 a.m. So like, and then she got one off my mum that was like a decorate one.
Ooh.
So it came with icing and sweets, but it was this, and I said, you can do it, but you're not eating it because you've just eaten a whole egg. It was like, again, 6:30, and she's just like sucking the icing out of the tube, and I'm like, cool, great. So yeah, that was my Easter. Did you have a nice Easter?
Yes. I just drank and ate.
The best way.
We went for lunch for my nan's birthday, and me and my mum shared a bottle of Sav,
Sinning.
and then we went back to my mum's, and we shared a bottle of Prosecco,
Sinning.
and then we went to the pub last night to watch a band, but it was like
Lovely.
a soft rock cover band, so like they were doing like like the Beatles, the Eagles,
sure.
stuff like that. So it was nice. It was good.
Oh.
I had a drink with our friend's boyfriend on Saturday night. They came over. She was driving. So me and Joel had a bottle of wine on Saturday night. Yeah, it's been pretty chill, to be fair. I
Can't wait until I can drink again.
You can have a crisp Sav.
Yeah, I remember after having my daughter, because I don't feel like with my daughter, I was really sick. I had what's it called? Hyperemesis gravitas. So it's called now. So like I didn't want it really.
Yeah.
I remember like at like 9, like just before I popped, there was one really sunny weekend where we were like, I think we gone for an early anniversary down Mumbles, and I was like, oh, I could do with a glass now. But like up really, I just didn't want it. But as soon as she came out, I was just like, oh my God. Like if I could have drank in the hospital, I would have, to be honest. But this time, because I'm on anti-sickness medication, oh my God, I miss it so much. I just miss it. I miss it so much.
Yeah, I had run down the leap last night. Did a glass of Sav and I put some ice in it, and it was just lovely.
Yeah,
it was just lovely.
Yeah, I really
boiling in the leap, because when there's a band on, like everyone congregates. So it was really busy in there. So it was really warm. So a nice cold Sav with ice. It was lovely.
I'm really craving Guinness.
Oh, Steve,
I think it's probably because I have low iron in this pregnancy anyway. But like I saw some the other day on TikTok. It was like a crisp Guinness, and I was like, oh, I could absolutely. But people say Guinness is good for you when you're pregnant. So who am I to question medicine? Anyway.
Red said I don't drink very much, so I'm a lightweight. A cheap date, I'd say. Red.
Yeah, because I'm not that. When I probably will be when I first start drinking again. But I'm generally, it takes me. I just like a lot of liquid, not even alcohol. Like I drink a lot. Yeah. So it is. You know this. Like whenever we go anywhere with our friends, who spends the most money? You. Literally by like a mile.
Oh my God, yeah. It's not even like £1 or £2 more.
No.
Your meal will come to like £30 more than us. You have like 7 different drinks on your bill.
Yeah. I'm just a thirsty girly. Like, so yeah. It's not a nice
said
thing.
Same. I've got 3 drinks next to me.
Literally. I love multiple drinks. It's like
I do like, you know, if we sit down to watch something in the evening and Steve's like, do you want a cup of tea? I'm like, yeah, and a soft drink.
Yeah.
I'll have a squash and a tea.
Yeah, like for me, it's that if we, you know, my husband goes mad because he's not a tight ass, but he's just so not that person. Like, you know what Corey's like.
Yeah,
like, he's so, like, I don't say normal, but just like, I don't know, just straight-laced. Yeah. Like, but when we go out for brunch or something, I have to have a coffee because that's my caffeine.
Yeah.
I have like a fruity fun drink, and then sometimes a drink for hydration. Yeah. Because the fruity fun drink, I don't want to just like chug.
Yeah. So you want to enjoy. Yeah. You want to take
so
time
sometimes
with it.
I'm a 3-drink girly, and he goes mad. Hee.
Red said they serve different purposes.
Yeah, they do. They 100%. There's different. Like I drink a drink to do different things, and sometimes I need more than one at the same time.
Yeah, I agree.
I frequently will have a full fat can of Coke and a bottle of water, because you know. I need liquid, but I also need the caffeine and the sugar. Yeah,
absolutely. What are you currently reading?
Nothing right now because I'm still trying to finish my book. Yeah, I look. Son of Nothing is probably going to be double the size of Doorstone. When I look at my checklist to see how much I have left. And it isn't even necessarily like chapter length. Like potentially chapter length might be the same. Okay. Because I think I'm only on about like chapter like 25, and I think Doorstone Final was like 46. So like I've still got a good 20 or so chapters. So it isn't so much chapter length. It's just like there's so much more happening. Yeah. So literally my fingers are like on fire. Like I'm not stopping, but it's just taking a lot longer to get there. And like. I think if you remember, like, from first draft to final draft, most people cut. I added like 40,000 words. So I genuinely think that the final copy of Sun is going to be like, I don't know. I reckon it's going to be like nearly 200,000 words.
I'm so excited.
And this week last week, I've seriously had conversations with myself of like, does it need to stop sooner than I planned?
Okay. So like, not have the ending that we thought it was going to.
Not necessarily. Yeah, maybe. Or like rejiggle some stuff. Yeah. But like I just can't not see it being 3 books. Yeah. Because and I mean, you know, so like maybe you agree, but like I just think the start and end feels so natural. Yeah. That to cut any point that isn't the end of book 2. Yeah. It's like an unfinished story.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to say too much, but
no, I know. So I've just been, you know, And then because it's been half term, I haven't been driving, doing the school runs, so I haven't been audiobooking. But once I need to hand it in before Fiction Fest, so that's my plan this week. I have to hand it into my editor by Thursday, because like I can't keep dragging it on. And
I can't wait to get my mitts on it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to spell check.
I think you told me that I've been good this time though, compared to Daughter Stone.
Yeah.
I think it's better.
Well, the chapter 1 and 2 that I edited the other day for you, that was really minimal. But I think when I beta read them, I was sending you the corrections.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So I think that's why.
And I'm
the last chapter that I had, I could tell that you were fucking vibing with it because there was so many spelling mistakes in it.
When that's
it. When you're in the zone, your fingers are like spiders over the keyboard.
And it's not rushing.
Yeah.
It's literally that I'm so
like you're so
going
into it.
Yeah. It just I think you did text me and tell me the other day that I'm getting better.
Yeah.
I feel like it isn't as bad as Daughter Stone.
No, it's not. It's just like I said, when I can tell that you're really enjoying what you're writing, it gets progressively worse. The slower chapters, where you've got like quite a bit of information, they're better than like when like fun dialogue. Things are happening because I just feel like you're fucking vibing.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah, I'm so immersed. So
Red said we can audiobook on Friday.
Well, if you want to do Half City, we can start it together on Friday if you want. So I am gonna audiobook. I've got a credit. I've saved it.
Yeah.
And I think I might do both. I think I might Kindle and audiobook it just so I can do it quicker.
Yeah.
But Half City is my next focus because I know we're doing it this month at some point. And once like it's just writing a book is the worst thing for reading.
Yeah.
Like
it is. No competing priorities.
Yeah. So that's me. How about you? You've been on fire. You've been cooking.
Yeah. So I'm still audiobooking Wisteria by Adeline Grace. I'm about 50% of the way through. My problem is I don't go anywhere. Like...
You do? You have way more of a social life than I do.
No, yeah, but like...
Oh, you mean like to listen to an audio? Yeah, no. Yeah,
so
you're not doing like a school commute.
No, I'm not
commuting. Sat in traffic every day.
Yeah. So I find it really difficult to audiobook.
Yeah, same.
The only time I really do it is if I'm like doing housework. I'll put my headphones on because I've got like over the head headphones. I'll put my headphones on like while I'm like cleaning and stuff. So I am getting through it, but slowly.
Yeah.
I wanted to have finished Claire Sager's Slaying the Shifter Prince. And I am like 80% through. I just haven't picked up my Kindle this weekend. Like, even though I haven't had like plans, because we've been like seeing family and just like, doing stuff with the dog, I just haven't read at all this weekend. So I was planning on already finishing Claire Sager's Slaying the Shifter Prince, but I haven't. And then I started Winter's Fate by Amelia McLeod.
Oh, love. I love that.
She sent us the 2 books.
Yeah, they're not long either.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm going to start that. So
Did the beginning, was it familiar?
Yeah, I was laughing. I was laughing so much.
For anyone listening that's like, what author spotlight was it for? It was for like...
No, it was... You did her off the spotlight. And then we recorded...
Oh, Blood Sweeter Than Honey. And you were like, yeah, so the beginning of this is na. And I was like... And it was like not that close together either. And I was like, no, that's not the beginning of this book. And you were like, yeah, it is. And you recited the beginning of Winter's Fate to me. And I was like, you didn't even read that book, Sam. It wasn't even your author spotlight. Like, it was wild. It was the wildest experience of my life. And like, if anyone...
And like, I was so adamant that you were like, you gaslighted me.
This is the thing. If anyone has been listening for a long time knows that Sam's a Scorpio. And like, when Sam thinks she's right, Sam thinks she's right. Like, the sky could be blue outside. And if she thinks it's purple, it's fucking purple. Like, there's no... And I'm pretty stubborn as well. We're both stubborn in our own ways. But I feel like I'm stubborn. But if somebody questions me, I will say like...
Oh, yeah, you
okay, well,
right.
let me check.
Yeah.
Like... I'm normally internally I'm like no, but I it's not even stubbornness for me. I'm really forgetful, so I do sometimes think I'm just forgetful. Sam is like she's her own cult. Like, she's her own cult leader. She believes in herself devoutly. And she was literally, like, not having it. And I was like, no, I won't have this. Like, yeah, it was mental. Anyway, sorry. But, so did you enjoy the intro?
Yeah. Yep. Red said, I've been doing so much more audio than physical reading recently. Art is distracting me.
I mean, that's nice, though, to be able to, like, draw and listen.
Yeah,
I just don't... The only reason my audiobook is because I drive and sit in traffic. Like, if I can't do things that require any kind of brain capacity and listen to an audiobook.
At Christmas, I was doing jigsaws and audiobooking.
Yeah,
and
that I can understand.
I enjoyed that. But then also, Kate Golden has put Curse City on NetGalley for requests.
Did you get it?
Not yet.
Oh, but you're hoping you do.
I've put a request in for it.
Yeah. Oh, no, fair.
I'm getting my ARC on Saturday for Chris K. Haynes, Hunted by the Fae Duke.
Yeah.
I offered to beta read for one of our friends, Lowry. So I've got that coming.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's nice of you.
She wanted somebody who was familiar with the Welsh language.
I was going to say, wasn't she looking for Welsh speakers? And I was like...
Well, I messaged her and I was like, look, like, I can understand, like, your basics in Welsh. Like, I did it in school.
Yeah.
Like, I'm familiar with Welsh words. I was like, but I'm by no means fluent. I was like, I'm not going to bullshit you and say, like, I'll be able to understand everything. But if you want me to beta read, like, I'm happy to. If you just want me to, like, tell you, like, if I think it works type of thing. And she was like, oh, yeah, that would be great. So I'll have that come in.
Haven't you got the arc with Charlotte Brown soon as well?
Yes.
Good. I'm really glad. So it's like the whole, like, I'm not going to overcommit on arcs again. You sort of overcommitted on arcs.
Right. Fucking listen to me now. If you had read Half City and then Cursed City was up on NetGalley, let me tell you, you would be fucking fighting to get that.
When is it due for arc release? Probably not for ages, because it's not until an October release. And Trad, they normally do like a month before.
No, it's soon.
Oh, really? They're doing it quite far in advance.
I don't know if I can get into my NetGalley on here. Hang on. But basically, our friend Katie, friend of the podcast, not friend in real life, messaged me and was like, Kate's looking for arc readers. I was like, you must be fucking wrong, because what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then she sent me a post saying that it was going on NetGalley, and I fucking had a full fucking breakdown.
Okay.
Where's my shelf? And I've just begged for it.
What, do you put like a thing in to say?
Yeah.
I've never done a NetGalley request, so
yeah.
I've only ever done NetGalley like we've been sent it via NetGalley. I've never requested. I'm just not a NetGalley girl.
Find titles. I think you had to go through the link in it. I don't think it's going to come up. No. What if I search Kate Golden? I think you had to use her.
So I get it. I know you want to read these books. I just think like we're trying to learn from our overcommitment period where you had like 7 arcs in a month. Oh, NetGalley usually gives loads more time, is what Red said.
Yeah, I feel like it was literally like in the coming weeks that they were gonna go. I can't find it now. It was off an Instagram post that she did, but I nearly pissed my pants, to be quite frank, because I just can't tell you what that book did to me.
Okay,
so fucking good.
I don't dispute it. We love Kate Golden.
We do. And if you're listening, Kate, and you want to, you want me to,
frequent listener,
if you need an alpha reader, just like put
it's a duology, right?
Yeah, like just like put me on your catalogue, and like I'll just read everything you ever write if you want.
Yeah. Okay. So that's our reading.
Yeah. Anything else to discuss?
I don't feel like, I'm trying to think if there's been any like announcements or anything since last week, but I don't think there has.
Don't think so.
No.
If you're listening to this on release day and you're going to Fiction Fest,
Woo-hoo!
you are 4 days away. Thursday, Friday's 3 days away.
Yeah, I know. People, like, so this is Monday at the time of recording, and people have been putting on the Discord, like, authors, because there's an author only, like, thread.
So they're packed and ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Sam's fucking organised, but, like, we're not even, like, packed and ready to go.
I'm coming over Thursday to sort everything.
We don't, I feel like we're organised people, but, like, you know, also, like, you know, not a thing, but, like, I'm still TBCing some books. So
We won't talk about that because it's been stress.
Yeah, it just is what it is, isn't it? You know, like,
it's been the kind of stress that would like delay your period for me.
Yeah.
Like, that's how stressed I've been about it.
If I was having one, then yes, I would be delayed a period.
Literally, like, picking out my eyebrow hairs.
Funnily enough, sorry, so boring, but like, blow drying and straightening my hair for me is a big task.
Yeah.
I'm pregnant because you have, like, no lung capacity because baby's, like, squishing your lungs. It makes me so out of breath. Like, I just can't do it. I was going to book in a wash and blow dry this week, and I just forgot for Fiction Fest. So I was like, I'm going to my mum's on the weekend. I was like, I'll wash my hair. I'll make my mum blow dry and straighten it for me because, you know.
Yeah.
And when she was doing it, she was like, loads of your hair is falling out. And I was like, yeah, because I've been so fucking stressed. I've got literally stress alopecia. Like, she's like, clumps of it are coming out. I was like, yes, mother. Like, I'm so fucking stressed. Like,
yeah, it's been tough.
Yeah.
But we move.
Just sometimes stuff's out of our hands. Like, it's literally, say for Sam getting on a plane to Poland.
Which I was ready to.
Yeah.
Red said, I've got to dye my hair this week. I had mine done on Saturday. I'm all fresh.
I have not had mine done since last time I had it done, but I knew it would be. I have my nails done Thursday.
Oh, I'm having mine done Friday.
So I'm gonna have little Fiction Festy nails, I think.
Oh, cute.
I think I was gonna get, like, the colour orange and pink and mix it with purple and do, like, a colour melt thing.
Cool.
Yeah, so
Red said, and I haven't even thought about clothes. Well, if you can pack as little as possible, because there's going to be no room in B's car.
We say that, but, I mean, if the fucking books show up, otherwise it's, like, 2 little boxes. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so Fiction Fest, I'm really excited. I just, like, you know when it's just been so long coming that, like, your brain can't process it? Like, I'm trying to, like... And also what doesn't help, right, and you're probably going to get really stressed when I tell you this, is, like, they sent us an information pack, like, yesterday. They, like, Liv is a friend. Like, they're great. But, like, it's the type of information that thus far I go, Sam, process this. And she goes, no problem. Reads it like a person, then takes it in, and then on the day goes, right, we need to do bum, bum, bum. But, like, for me, because I know that I'm dealing with it.
Yeah, I'll put it in our group chat with
It was just about the drop-off location.
Okay,
but
that's fine.
Sorry, it was about the unloading location, but I don't think it's an issue because we're not unloading via car now, are we?
Yeah,
we're
going to go from the car park.
And also, I think that Ellen had put in the thing that car park has because it's opposite on the other side of the dual carriageway.
Yeah.
There's an underground
nice
walkway, and there's a lift straight up into Bridgewater Hall.
Nice.
It's got its own access, so I feel like we bypass the
stress.
So that's why I didn't really look at it. 'Cause I was like,
cool. I'll have a look later anyway.
Not my monkey, not my circus.
Yeah, cool. Anything else?
No, I don't think so. I'm just like, not that I'll be glad to get Sun done, but like, it's just, yeah, it's just a lot.
As always, we are on Instagram and TikTok at a pod of Smut and Wingspan. We're on Threads. We have a Discord where we talk all things books, book reading buddies, and all the fun stuff. We're on Patreon, depending on the tier, depends what you get, but you get at least an exclusive episode every month.
Yep.
And if you're in the top tier like Red is, then you can join our live streams and listen live and chat along with the episode.
Yes.
We're also on Throne, which is like a crowdfunding type app where you can donate money to things that we need for the podcast to make the podcast better. And I think that's everything.
I think so. I don't feel like we have too much coming up.
Cool. Okay, let's get into the episode.
Okay.
What are we talking about today?
Well, we're talking. Have we got an official title for this thus far? We're still working on title. Essentially, like bookish insults, but like our favourite ones. And like I don't know about you. So mine are book specific, but then also I feel like we can just talk about general ones within the genre as well, because I feel like there's a bit of a running theme with some of them, but essentially like insults within books that we particularly love or our favourite ones.
And if you have some, like, please share them with us. Comment on this episode. Red, if you've got particular insults that you love in books, like, feel free to put them in the chat and we'll read them out. But yeah, if you, when you're listening to this, you think of any, feel free to message us and we can all laugh together.
And to preface, this is a no spoiler episode, so like, don't need to worry about spoiling anything. Yeah, I'm pretty certain from the insults. Yeah. Okay, what's your first one?
So my first one is from the book that I'm currently reading, which is Slaying the Shifter Prince.
Okay.
By Claire Sager.
Yeah.
So obviously, as the title suggests, there's a prince in it, and it's enemies to lovers. And instead of calling him Your Highness or His Highness, she refers to him in many ways, but usually his prickness, his prickishness, like any sort of variation around prick and highness, and like how she can work it into his title, like that's what she always refers to him, like, and it's just so funny, like she says it out loud and in her internal monologue, and it's just so funny, and I just love it because like they're both really spiky with each other. They're really like, when I say enemies to lovers, like they both want to murder each other. Like it's enemies. And it's just really funny that I think it's really funny that she refers to him as his prickness or prickishness. And, I love
that. My first one, I think I'm gonna go with because it's like my favorite. So I'm gonna go, I don't want to say my favorite. Like, I love all of the ones that I have. It's not that I don't enjoy them, but this one I just feel is so fucking clever. If anyone has read The Serpent and the Wings of Night, the Nyaxia, the Crowns of Nyaxia series, we've only read the first two and the novella, or the two novellas, so I don't know if it continues into like Misha's story and is this Septimus, the other one follows, the newer two, but essentially within, because they all happen in the same world, there's a god called Ix, and it's literally spelt IX, like IXS. And not just Araya, the FMC, but like everyone says Ix tits, like X's tits, as like an oh fuck, essentially.
Like oh god, like it's like their equivalent of like blasphemy.
And I love it. Like it's just so good. And like, I'd be curious to know if Carissa ever came up with the Ix first and then thought, Ix tits. Or was like, I want a god's name to rhyme with something that I can make an insult. But yeah, it's my favourite. I will say that I'm not a lover of like book or world specific insults or like swearing. It's not that I dislike it, I just find it kind of like takes me out of it. Does that make sense? I don't know. There's a really funny TikToker that actually does have you ever seen them? Does a TikTok series on like swearing in fantasy books.
Oh, I don't know.
But it's like taking the piss. So they're not literal examples, and they're really funny. Like it's very tongue in cheek. Like it's really funny, and I feel like that's what it is. Like for me, most like when they're referring to like, you know, because we would say here like, oh my god, right? If they were just saying like, oh my gods, like plural, that I'm fine with. But like when it's really specific, but there's something about Ix tits that it just like rolls off the tongue, and I really fucking love it. It's one of my favourites.
Very good. Red said you need to read Misha's story, guys.
I know they are so high. I'm gonna get there. I promise.
My next one is from Crescent City, so SJM, and it's one that's used quite a lot throughout the series, and it's basically any male who is like being like dominant and like asserting themselves. She refers to them as alpha holes.
How did I not remember
instead
this
of assholes? She says alpha hole. And it just makes me laugh. It's just so clever,
Yeah.
like alpha hole and like
love it.
alpha male. Like
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's so funny.
I can't believe I don't remember that. I didn't remember that when we were doing this. I love
and
that
it's just like, I don't know, it's always like used appropriately, like at an appropriate time when they're like being overbearing.
And as well, it pretty much predominantly is the FMC Bryce who uses
Yeah.
it. And like, she just takes down these like super broody, like all of them, not
Yeah.
just the MMC, but like, it's so like, I think she even uses it with her brother.
Yeah.
Like, it's so condescending.
Yeah.
And she's so like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. I love that one.
Yeah, I absolutely love alpha hole.
That's such a good one.
Yeah.
So my next one is a series that you've read, I think all three.
Okay.
I'm currently on the second book.
Okay.
Which is I'm really sorry that I actually remember the name of the title of the series, but it's Blooms of Darkness by Anna Applegate and Helen Finico.
Yeah.
What's the series title? Why don't I remember the series title? Because I know this book is called Shadow of Ruin or Shadows of Ruin, but why can't I remember the bloody series? Oh my god, my head is gone. Oh, isn't it like Crowns of something or like Crowns of? It's like, oh my god, my head is soup.
The Broken Prophecy.
Oh, I was not even close then. Okay, cool. Awesome. But the FMC, and I think it's just the FMC that says it. I don't think anybody else says it, but she says tits and daggers.
Oh my god,
It's great.
Fucking love it. That's her version of like a swear.
Yeah, and again, like, I'm not normally one that loves one. I'm not normally somebody who loves that kind of swearing in a fantasy book, much like I'm not the lover of a pet name.
Yeah.
But it's just really funny. I don't know. It's just done in a way that's done really well. And I think, like you said, the FMC doesn't really like to swear in general, because like other characters do swear. So it just being her like equivalent, I don't know. It's very funny and I love it.
Yeah, tits and daggers is great.
Yeah.
Also, it's not an insult, so I won't. You like this? I'm not. But you've just reminded me of Tits Up from
Charlotte Brown,
Shadow of Bread and Soul. So
Yeah.
obviously they're all working in a pleasure house.
Yeah.
So like before the patrons come in and like look at the women to choose who they want to bed that night, the one of them will always say tits up, and
It's
they
like
all
their
push.
motto,
They
yeah.
all push their chests
Yeah.
up and out, and then they're like, right, we're ready for battle type of thing.
Yeah.
And you saying tits
Yeah.
and daggers just reminded me of that. So funny.
No, I love that one as
Yeah.
well. I do love that one.
My next one is from The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. It's not really an insult. It's like, it's said in an, like, it's not an insult, but like it's said in an insulting way.
Okay.
So this is a slight spoiler, yeah.
Okay.
So the quote is, "Most of all, I hate you because I think of you often. It's disgusting and I can't stop."
I mean, yeah. I am not a bully well, I don't know if I am a bully romance person. I don't think I generally am.
No.
But like, there's something about Card and Queen Prior.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what Holly fucking puts in those books. But yes. And again, not too much of a spoiler. And I can't remember if it must be in the first book, I feel, where she finds a note that Carden has written, and it's just her name over and over and over and over again.
But like pressed so hard into
Yeah.
the paper, like it's indented and it's like scribbled over so many times.
And she thinks like, oh my god, he wants to murder me.
Yeah, she thinks it's like a cult thing that he's like after her and
Yeah,
he's like
trying to
plotting her demise.
But like, and I think he kind of thinks that he hates her, but like when hate
it is
turns,
obsession.
yeah, it's so hot.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
like bullying in books. I really don't like bullying in books, but I fucking love The Cruel Prince.
Yes, me either.
Red has just said, it's not an insult really, but anything Lara says in the first Bridge Kingdom. Yeah, she's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, Does she say like a lot of I don't know, does she?
Well, she's just nasty.
Oh yeah, she's just a bitch. I fucking love it.
Like everything that comes out of her mouth is an insult.
She's such an unlikable person that it's the most endearing thing I've ever read. And what I love is like, because she's your POV, sorry, this is such a tangent, but because she's the POV for the first 2 books, you're naturally on her side because it's her POV and you're biased. But then I love that like the other characters, when you get other POVs like Zara and eventually Anna, like no one really gets on with her.
No,
like even towards the end, Anna's like we're okay, but like I mean, you know, like I wouldn't choose you to be my friend, you know. I love that she's so unlikable. I know, I love it.
It's great, absolutely great.
So my last one, before just talking about them in general, is from the Memory Puller series, and I feel like it is used pretty much in the first book, I'm certain. But the MMC, and maybe the FMC uses it as well, but the MMC Tristan uses a Martu save me, or like a Martu save him. It's written from the third person, so I guess a Martu save him. But he pretty much predominantly uses it in horny situations, i.e. when, because this isn't a spoiler, but no, this isn't a spoiler actually. The premise is that the FMC Cassandra is a part of like a covenant. What's the word? A covenant? Not a coven.
Yeah, covenant.
Covenant?
Like of nuns.
Yeah, nuns. So like, and they have obviously like a no bang policy, and he is like a police officer assigned with his partner to investigate missing women in her nunnery or whatever. And like, they're so fucking down hard for each other from the get-go, but they obviously can't act on it. Sweet tomato, I think he says says a lot in his internal monologue. And like, so there's so much like horny union. Like, he wants her so badly. And I just love it whenever he says it. Like, I just love it.
Does she call him like Birdman as well?
She does.
Yeah, because he's got like angel wings, like feathers, rather than like bat boy wings. And she refers to him as like Birdman.
Yes, she does. I kind of saw that more as a pet name than insult, but like,
in the beginning it was an insult though, wasn't it? I think it turned endearing, like when they got hot for each other.
And I think what helped me with loving this so much is I audiobooked The Memory Puller as well. I read it and then I went back and audiobooked it. And because it's dual narrator, the voice actor for Tristan saying that, it just like, it hits. Like him saying it when he's like down hard for her, it's great.
Stunning.
It's really good.
Red said, I love fire breathing bitch queen too, and how Aelin takes it as a compliment.
I love that. It's only used like the once, isn't it? I think like it's not used often.
Or it might be used a couple of times.
Fire breathing bitch queen is stunning.
Yeah.
And I also love that she loves it.
Yeah.
Because she would. It's like, appropriate. She's like, that is me. Yeah. It's great.
Also on the Throne of Glass thread, it's not really like an insult, but her referring to Gabrielle as Uncle Kitty Cat.
So when we did the reread last year, which is fucking wild to think it was like this time last year, there was so much, it's not when I read it the first time I missed it, but like, we say this, like when you read with friends, you do pick up like on more things, and like it just didn't stick in my brain the first time round, and when we reread it, I literally was like, she's a fucking scream. Like, such a scream. I was
pissing myself.
I can't believe that I yawned in this before you did. That's your first one. Congratulations. I yawned before you. Uncle Kitty Cat is
brilliant.
Fucking so outstanding. I love it. And I think as well, like, there's probably so many more in books that I love, but unless they're said repeatedly, I just like forget so easily. So yeah, I feel like they need to be said enough for me to be like, right, I remember this now. Uncle Kitty Cat is an absolute 10 out of 10.
So fucking funny.
I quite like Princeling though as well. Like, I know it's done, but I really like Princeling. Like, Princeling and Witchling is
hot.
It's really hot.
And especially coming from Dorian and Manon.
Literally bisexual kings and queens.
Literally.
Bi panic at its finest.
Absolutely brilliant. This isn't so much of an insult, but it's just like quite funny. It's from Bride by Annie Hazelwood, and obviously Lo basically tells Misery, like, you fucking stink.
Okay.
And she takes it like really, she's like, I smell bad. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God. Like, and like is obviously like really offended by it and is like
Yeah.
fucking scrubbing her skin raw.
Yeah.
But she stinks. Oh, this is a spoiler for Bride, by the way. So jump forward a couple of seconds if you don't want Bride spoiled. She stinks because she's his mate and he can smell the mating bond between them. That's what he means, like that you stink. But she obviously takes it very literal and is like scrubbing herself raw because she's like, he thinks I smell.
Yeah. And also like low, like not in an insulty way. Weirdly, my sister-in-law, while she was over from America, was telling me that she'd read both of these books and she doesn't really read fantasy.
Okay.
But she read them and she was like, I really loved them. And then she was like, Low's my favourite. And I was like, what? Like, how? Like, I don't know. But she really liked him. But he's a very, like, I think he does struggle with social cues.
Yeah.
So, yeah, him just saying, like, you stink is also really funny because he obviously doesn't understand, like, sometimes what's like appropriate and not appropriate to say in a conversation.
Absolutely.
And then Misery is like kind of the, I wouldn't say the opposite, but like such a serial, like anxious panicker that then she subsequently is like, oh, I need to bath myself like 16 times a day because I smell. Yeah, brilliant. I do love it.
So funny. You haven't read this series, but Trial of the Sun Queen by Nisha Tully.
Yeah.
The opening line of the first book,
I have seen this a lot,
is that bitch stole my soap. And like when you like read more and find out about the character lore, it's just fucking gold. It's just fucking brilliant. And like everything she says I think is funny, but that bitch stole my soap being the opening line of a book is just fucking fantastic. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, I've seen that quoted quite a few times.
It's amazing. And that whole series is amazing.
Yeah. I know, it's on my
ever-growing TBR.
Ever-growing TBR. One day, guys, when like I get my evenings back, you know, who knows? Who knows on maternity I could smash out all of these.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Delusion.
And then I've got some for ACOTAR, but I just thought I'd leave it till the end because if we had other stuff to talk about, like we talk about ACOTAR so much that I just thought like, I'll push them to the end in case we have other stuff. So again, not really an insult, but anyone who has listened to us talk about ACOTAR knows it's like one of my favourite fucking scenes from the whole 5 books. Is Feyre throwing her slipper the back of his head as he walks away. I just think is
one
so
of the funniest things
funny.
ever.
Yeah, absolutely 10 out of 10.
And
hilarious.
what I think I love more about it is that he catches the first one. And so obviously he would because he's fucking Faye.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and then she manages to clock him. It's just, I love it.
Fucking, 10. And then also Tamlin in the High Lords meeting saying like, oh, the noise she makes when she's about to come. Like, I just think it's so like unexpected from Tamlin because he's been like, obviously he's moody broody, but like he's hasn't been
piss baby.
And he hasn't really been confrontational with Reese.
Yeah.
So for him to come out and say that, I just think is fucking gold.
Yeah.
Like I just think it's hilarious. And then Asriel being like, watch your fucking tongue basically is also fucking brilliant. I just think like they're two like epic moments and that whole fucking scene is like start to finish is fucking brilliant.
You've reminded, I don't know if you had this one, but you've just reminded me another one when Nesta goes to the Illyrian camp in Silver Flames and the guy, I think he's like, I don't know if he's like the leader of the Illyrian camp or if it's like the blacksmith, I can't remember, and he calls her a witch and she's like, yeah, that's fine, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm witch.
And they're all fucking terrified then.
And they're all so scared of her.
Yeah.
And I love that. Don't they say like she can't make a blade because she bleeds or like some kind of weird superstition and she's just like, yeah, cool, I'm witch. Love that.
I just, Nesta in the Hall of Silver Flames, to be honest, she's very like fuck around and find out.
Oh yeah.
And like nothing's off limits. I think she calls Reese some brilliant things.
Yeah, probably.
Like Cassie, her like
I was just thinking, does she call Cassian anything? Like
the banter between her and Cassian.
Yeah,
she must.
I don't remember there being any names specifically, but I'm like, surely she must have called him something.
Yeah,
like that's so on brand for her to call him like I don't know,
Yeah.
like an overgrown bat or something.
Yeah.
Not really an insult, but just like, I suppose this falls more into a pet name episode, so I suppose I'm kind of cheating.
Yeah.
But Night Triumphant is quite frankly one of the hottest things I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
And again, people know I am not a pet name lover. It's really just not something that I generally enjoy, because I just feel like a lot of the time they're just not things that you would call somebody.
Yeah.
But Night Triumphant is
fantastic.
so fucking hot. Like,
Phenomenal.
the hottest thing ever.
I agree.
Have we done a pet names episode? I'm like, have we done that?
I don't think so.
I don't feel like we have. But
I think we've maybe done it in our like Bookish X. We've said like we don't love pet names. Like, and especially certain ones. I think if they get like mushy smushy, then we're a bit like, ooh.
Yeah, if we did a pet name episode, I'd literally have like 2.
Yeah.
It's just not for me. Like, I think Violence is probably one of my least favourites. Because she's just not.
No, and it's like, ooh.
Like, I'm fine. I don't know. I'm fine with some of them, but I don't know what it is about Violence that bothers me.
Yeah.
It really just doesn't. It really doesn't, like. Yeah. But Night Triumphant is
10/10.
so hot.
Fantastic. That was all I had on my list. I don't know if any have come back to you while we've been talking. I read one earlier and I didn't write it down. I don't know why, but I don't know it word for word now. Let me see if I can find it quickly. Red said Starlin in The Ascended as a pet name.
You like it, or you?
I think she says.
Yeah,
she
that
she's
I'm
like,
fine. And again, like, not to be too much of a spoiler, but like knowing the FMC, like, it does make sense. I'm fine with some of them, but like some I just don't. I don't know. It's a very like Marmite thing for me. Like, I'm either fine with it or I just cannot. I can't get on board with it. Because I think sometimes they're just not things that you would call people, you know?
Yeah.
And sometimes I find them quite condescending.
Yeah, I find them condescending.
Yeah. Are you on about Winter's Fate? Is that what you're looking for?
No, I don't want to spoil it.
Oh. I'm like, what are you reading? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Red said, I agree, some are wild.
Yeah. I think actually more, it probably isn't that I dislike pet names. It's just the like context in which they're used. Like a little dove or a little bird, I don't know, gives me a bit of an ick.
Yeah.
Found it?
No.
Don't we love unedited episodes, guys? At least we're not scrolling through our Waterstones pre-orders this time.
Yeah.
Is it Curse City?
No.
Well, I'm just trying to find out what book it is. Have I read it?
Yes.
Oh. I'm like, what are you? I don't know what you could be on about. Maybe if you told me the book, I'd remember. I don't know if you might pick that up, but Sam just shushed me over her laptop, which is so kind of her. So kind. Any hope? No? I don't know if anybody else has any. Like, Red's laughing at you now because she's just there silently, angrily, like, scrolling on your laptop to try and find something. And the thing is, maybe if you told me, I remember. Is it because you want to surprise me?
Yeah.
And your face is, like, really close to the camera as well.
Oh, I found it. So it's from Daughter of No Worlds.
Okay.
And it's Max and Tarius talking.
Yeah.
And it's not meant as an insult. He's trying to, like, I think he's trying to be nice.
Okay.
But she takes it very insulting.
Yeah.
He says, I think that you are breathtakingly functional.
That is such a him thing.
That's
to
such
say.
a Max thing to say.
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
he really thinks he's being kind by saying you were breathtakingly functional. He's like, oh, that was some of my best work.
Yeah.
And she's like, functional.
Yeah.
I'm functional.
Also, in the first book, there's a really big language barrier between the two of them as well, which is really funny because she doesn't speak his native language and she's learning it. So like, there's a outstanding scene that always sticks in my brain where like he's talking about, I don't know what he's talking about, and he says something about scissors and she's like, scissors? And he's like, yeah, scissors. And she's like, no. And then I don't know if it was him or her, and one of them was like, snip snip, and like just for like ages they're both like snip snip, like what? And then they just
so funny.
Yeah, oh my god, the scissors is what Red said. I know. I love the snip snip part. Like, it's so funny. I can't remember if I think she says it like, snip snip. Oh, so good.
I'm trying to find it because it's so funny.
What, the snip snip?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't remember what the conversation is. I'm sure it's when they're both like out training out the front of the lodge or cabin or whatever he lives in, this little cabin in the woods where he doesn't want to speak to anyone.
Yeah.
Being a grumpy old man.
Oh my god, it's so annoying. But yeah, that breathtakingly functional.
I don't remember that. I love
it's just
that though.
So funny.
That's also the most Max Antirius Farley-owned thing to have ever been said. He would definitely say that.
So funny.
I love it. Have you got any more?
No, that was my last one.
Well, that was fun. And it probably comes as no surprise if anyone's ever listened to us talking about, we probably talk about it in our Serpent in the Wings of Night episode, but like, Ix Tits for me really is.
It's a really good one.
It's a really good one. Yeah, a really good one. Ix's Tits is a very good one. If you have any, like Sam said, that we missed or ones that you just love that we didn't mention, then obviously please come tell us. And we're in all the usual places.
Yes.
Like Patreon, Instagram, TikTok.
Yep.
All of those. For anyone listening to the live stream right now, we usually tend to stay on for like 15-20 minutes for a Q&A. Yeah. So we'll probably stay on for the next 15 minutes to do that.
Yeah.
Anyone listening along on a regular Wednesday, we will
see you next
week.